see what's going on with people. What it do, chat? We got a donation giveaway. Yeah, we got a donation giveaway, y'all. We got a donation giveaway. Where is that? Light skinned twin, dark skinned twin. Light skinned twin, dark skinned twin. Let me put that in there. Let me put that in there. You know, for anybody that want to pull up, you know, promote your brand, your product, your service. You know, like I said, I really want to use my platform, or this platform, you know, to really interact, engage with the people. You know, those who got the heart that, you know, that want to cook, those who want to come promote their brand, their music, you know, anything you got going on, or those that just want to talk constructively, constructive conversation. Because a brother came in yesterday, Big Sloop Mulatto, Pan Mulatto, and he said Freeman. Freeman is not a part of my lineage. You know, I'm ADOS. I'm a American descendant of slaves or African descendant of slaves. Let me see. Let me preset. Let me share this screen. Because FBA, I don't think they recognize yet. But let's check it out. Let's see, what does Google say about FBA? What is FBA? I thought somebody was joking when they said that. See, this is why it's good for you to look it up yourself, y'all. I thought that was just a joke. FBA means fulfillment by Amazon. Oh, man. Fulfillment by Amazon. Okay, well, that answers my question. What is ADOS? Oh, damn. Whoa. Look like we got a worse recognition than them. Oh, let me see. Let's do it one more time. Damn, autism diagnostic observance schedule. Ooh. So look like ADOS, we don't get no recognition either. So what is AFRICANAMERICAN? What is African American? This term is often used interchangeably with black, but it specifically denotes those who have ancestry from black racial groups of Africa and who are citizens of the United States. It's important to recognize the distinction, as black can refer to people of African descent globally, while African American is specific to the United States. Okay. Now, what is freeman? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Freeman. That makes sense. Okay, now what? Hold on, y'all. Somebody just sent me something. These emails, damn, boy, the inbox lit. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Check this inbox right quick. So I guess you got different lineages of black people in America. Yeah, you got the different lineages. But I know Freeman Bureau. He said the Freeman Bureau. You are the Bureau of Refugees. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't got freemen in my lineage. All my people been slaves and indentured servants. Let's see some images. Yeah, they was some fighting folk, boy. You know, so black people in America, man, we just been going through it. We just been going through it. It's hard for us that we going through an identity crisis with this FBA thing, uh, this ADOS thing, this Black American thing. Like I see people supposed to be boycotting today. It's the August 1st. Like, you know what's crazy to me is how can people boycott other black people, boycott their cousins, but won't boycott the people that's creating white only towns? I heard there's white only towns being built in America. If you know if the FBA folks so big and bad, why they don't why don't they go see about these sundown towns, these white only towns? Since they burnt down the towns of our ancestors. Let's see, what's the list? There's a list? What? What's the list? Look, Arab, Alabama, Coleman, Cali, Alabama, Tempe, Arizona. It's a list. It's a list. Boone County, Arkansas. Clay County, Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas. See, Arkansas, one of them states y'all don't really hear about. Ooh, Arkansas deep on this thing. California got sundown towns. Damn, California deep. Colorado got some. Well, they got one. Connecticut, Florida, Georgia. Woo-wee. Illinois. Damn, around 10,000 spectators watched the lynching of William Froggy James in Cairo, Illinois. Damn. So I don't hear, black folks in America talking about this. Is a whole list of sundown towns. Y'all need to be going down the list. But they want to boycott African businesses, but they won't go down the list and boycott none of these towns. They won't go do what they need to do to represent for the ancestors. Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana. I know it got to be more than one town in Louisiana. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, even in Minnesota, Missouri, Nevada, one town in. Look, there go my state, North Carolina. With that Pine Bluff, yep. Pine Bluff definitely. Southern Pines, yep. Definitely a sundown town. Cabarro, yep. Because I know when we used to play certain schools and we go to their town to play, when I played football in high school, oh yeah, they would be throwing rocks and all types of shit. Man, they'll run us on the bus. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ohio, Oklahoma. But I don't hear none of my black folks in America talking about none of this. Ain't nobody brought no list to this internet. Look at Texas. Boy, don't get caught in Texas. I can tell you that now. It's a whole list. But we don't hear nobody on this internet talking about a list of these sundown towns where black folks not allowed to go. But people got the nerve. People got the nerve to boycott African businesses. See how mentally distraught and thrown off we is in Black America? It's crazy. It's crazy. But see, one thing about FBA, they going so hard right now, they ain't gonna do nothing but make it hard for themselves. FBAs don't want to leave America. So it's not the FBAs that's I forgot Pan-African. What is Pan-African? I need to put that in the title too. What is Pan? That's the last one we missing. What is? See, all the black people that's leaving America and coming to, connect with their roots in Africa and make things happen in Africa. These are the Pan-Africans. Relating to all people of African birth or descent. What's Pan-Africanism? The principle or advocacy of the political union of all the indigenous inhabitants of Africa. So that's black people all over the world. Yeah, that's black folks all over the world. So salute to Pam Mulatto. Salute to Pam Mulatto. I know he probably sleep, but if anybody else want to come speak on this, because this is the different groups that people claim in America. So I guess that's what we can say. So I'm gonna claim ADOS Pan-Africanism. That's what I'm gonna claim. I'm gonna claim ADOS Pan-Africanism. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Trapflix streaming. And I got my Bikini Bay people calling me asking questions. So I guess I could just say my end. Hey, Trapflix streaming. I don't know how much money you send. I hope you sending these boys they money worth. I hope you ain't being cheap with these boys, man. I hope that these guys, they don't sacrifice their freedom for an American that's 9,000 miles away that they may never see again. Well, then again, you more than welcome to come back to Burkina. Ain't nobody I ain't gonna mess with you. Like I said, I'm just speaking my truth. I'm not the one that's mad. Hey, Trapflix streamer, why you so mad? Yeah, why you so big mad? Hey, Trapflix streaming, why you so anxious to get at me, right? But them dudes that chopped your guts all up, you ain't do nothing to them. Y'all must still talk my shit. Talking about, man, you better not say nothing. No, you think you is Debo? Man, you don't put no fear in no nigga. You Trapflix stream. Let me help you understand one thing. Just because you played gangster in movies, that doesn't mean you gangster in real life. Nobody knows you as a big gangster in America. Trapflix streaming. For the most part, people know you in America as a low budget movie creator, somebody that never made it, somebody that got access to putting people on. You what we would call a gatekeeper. That's what everybody look at you as. You a gatekeeper. You got access to getting people put on. You know, like Curtis Snow say, boy, you can't break character. You can't break character. That's crazy. But it is what it is. Shit, I'm ready to die about what I'm standing on over here. Yeah, about my business and what I got going on right here. Shit, I'm ready to die about it. You know, until my people here cut me off, you know, this shit, it is what it is. But as long as I got connections with the police, you know, I ain't worried about too much. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but get people in trouble. Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing but get people in trouble. Yeah, you ain't gonna do nothing but get people in trouble. So for any of them boys that's gonna risk their freedom for dope fiend feed, hey, that's on you. I don't got no problems. You know, I was the one done wrong. You know, money was stolen from me. I was manipulated. Die by X. What it do, die by X? You know. But one thing I must let the boys know. Only thing I fear is God. I don't fear no JT the bigger figure. You know, hey, y'all know when he was over here showing y'all his bullet wounds, he didn't do nothing to those guys that shot him up. But see, I'm a humble individual. See, he took my humbleness as a weakness. You know, I was a brother to him too. Daba X, you know, the reason I think he behaving this way is because he wasn't expecting me to go this hard on him. He thought he was Debo. He thought I was a crazed fan. He thought I grew up to him. Nah, I grew up the real ones like Pimp C, Bun B, Soldier Slim. You know, I'm a southern rap tunes type of guy. You know, see in the South, we didn't grow up like everybody else. We grew up raw. You know, big salute, Viral Industries. Hey, last of the African Americans. Yes, Viral Industries, knowledge is power. Yes. How many times? Yeah. So I might gotta make a run, y'all. So if anybody gonna pull up, come holler at me. Yeah, that about because he thought I was broke. He thought I was this. He thought I was that. Um, he didn't realize what type of guy he was dealing with. You know. Um, yeah, he didn't realize. He didn't realize that. Yeah, I come from, while he playing movie roles, movie characters. I come from that. Yeah, I come from that. I ain't shit scared. I ain't never been scared. Yeah, work with what I got. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. Viral Industries. I gotta do if the Bobo Jalasso is where the diamonds at. That's the other big city in Burkina Faso. But you know, the diamonds not cheap. But we can get diamonds, you know, but it ain't cheap though. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know that now. That ain't cheap. And if we do that, I would recommend people come to Burkina Faso and pick their jewelry up. I wouldn't feel comfortable mailing anything like that. You know, something simple, something simple. Then yeah, but something with diamond out and all that, nah, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Yeah, work with what you got. Nah, about industries, I'm not FBA. I'm a ADOS. I'm a ADOS guy. Yeah, I'm ADOS. I gotta represent. I can't represent foundational Black Americans. You know, when I hear the name foundational Black Americans, you know what pop in my head? Let me show you. Let me show you what pop in my head when I hear foundational Black Americans, or freedmen. This will pop in my head. Trying to steal the identity of the slaves. I represent for the slaves that was on the plantation. I represent the slave ship. Ferdinand, big salute, Ferdinand. Big salute, Ferdinand. Hold on. Yeah, so you know, salute to the FBA brothers though. You know, but that's what popped in my mind. Stevens. Look how they acting. Look how the FBA brothers is acting. Just like Steven. You know, they not, you know, I need my FBA brothers to act more like Django. Yeah, until then, that's why I say black, you know, I got you in here, Ferdinand. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, man, I don't know. I can't claim FBA. My people wasn't uh uh calling those shots in the big house. My people was getting whooped and lynched and all that type of stuff. So, you know, like I say, it's different groups of black people in America. You got your indigenous, like I say, you got your Pan African, you got your ADOS, you got your FBA. Yeah, so it's I guess it's all about what click you claim. Yup. Yeah, Rob, just like. Well, Rob, just like Burkina Faso giving citizenship, I think Benin giving citizenship, Ghana giving citizenship, Ghana acknowledged. But see, this with the lack of intelligence come in. Why you think Ghana doing the year of return? They giving citizenship to black folks. It's a few countries that's giving citizenship. So you can't say that, Rob, Jet Life. And then Pan African is not dead. Mali, Burkina Faso, these are Pan African brothers. So FBA got to catch up with Pan African. See, FBA is just they're trying to go nationwide. Pan African ain't dead worth a damn. See what FBA need to do? They need to follow suit of what the AES is doing. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Well, saying native, this is simply a character you show on when I say FBA's created American. It's lineage, not click. Yeah, we all did. FBA's not the only ones. Matter of fact, FBA's copied the field slaves. You know, the Stevens, they had to go tell Monsieur Candy what the field slaves was doing. See, it's the head house Negroes that got freed first. Look, Sierra Leone also giving citizenship, but by X, black, the average black American, they won't go do their research. By X, they listen to what a man says instead of doing their own due diligence. That's the sad thing about, black Americans. They don't realize that they don't have access to resources. The only way for them to get access to resources is come tap in with the family in Africa. See, FBA ain't doing nothing but digging themselves in the hole. After they have all the other races mad at them, you know what white supremacy gonna do to FBA? Treat them exactly how they did ancestors. Man, big salute, Ferdinand. Hold on. They gonna do FBA exactly how they did ancestors. Because then FBA because they gonna have everybody mad at them. Our African brothers and sisters, everybody. But that's how white supremacy does. That's the oldest trick in the book. Turn brother against brother. Hey, viral industries, black folks ain't never owned nothing in America. Never. And when they did, what did white supremacy come do? Burn down whole cities. Nah, FBA didn't start the revolution. Ain't no revolution. What revolution going on in America? They ain't doing nothing but over there crying. FBA ain't tearing nothing up. They ain't doing nothing but making enemies. See, unity is the only thing that's gonna prevail. Nah, that's a lie, Rob Jet Life. Not in the AES. You better, hey, Rob Jet Life, you need to go do your homework. It really is only 3 African countries that's free. You know, Ghana coming along, Sierra Leone trying to come along, the people trying to get, yeah, it's happening, but it's a lot more going on over here as far as change than it is in America, bro. Just sit back and look at it. I mean, I'm not going against FBA. I'm just saying where they wrong at. Because FBA is my cousins. I got cousins that claim FBA. You know, I ain't mad at them. I feel them. You know, just like when freedmen, they'll buy their own cousin slaves back. You know, some of them did their cousins dirty. Some of them treated their cousins good. Now, immigrants come to America to make the money and build mansions in their home countries. I don't think they're gonna get no reparations. Only way FBA gonna get reparations if they take it. Begging for reparations didn't get our ancestors anywhere. And you see, begging for reparations that ain't doing nothing but turning black on black crime. And reparations, I don't think, if people gonna see what we gotta do, we gotta unite and go to the global community to give reparations. You're not gonna get reparations from the American government. You really think Trump gonna give you reparations? Come on now, y'all. Let's be serious. Y'all not no threat. FBA ain't no threat to white supremacy. White supremacy the one that run things, not the immigrants. See, white supremacy through the immigrants in y'all face, throw y'all off. Throw y'all all the way off. But look, y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do another live. I gotta make a run right quick. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do another live. And yeah, we gonna talk more about this thing. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about this thing. What we need to do to get reparations. Because America, the government, white supremacy, shit, they not giving up. They laughing in y'all face right now. They playing. They like, yeah, good job. We got the black Americans to go against the African immigrants. The oldest trick in the book. Turn brothers against brothers. Turn cousins against cousins. When white supremacy is really who owe you, but ain't nobody going at them. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. So with that being said, y'all, salute y'all, love y'all. We'll be back. We'll be right. Let me make this run, and we're gonna come right back. Y'all leave me some comments. Yeah, leave me some comments. Talk to me. Yeah. Yep. And then look, foundational Americans. Trump come from a family of immigrants. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. That just lets you know. Yeah, divide and conquer. Exactly, by X. So that just let y'all know. Shit, Black America, you been screwed. Your president ain't even a foundational American. Kamala Harris, immigrant, come from a family of immigrants. Donald Trump come from a family of immigrants. So how bad has your face been played, my Black American brothers and sisters, don't matter what set you claim. Think about it. I love y'all, chat. We'll be back. We're going to make this run.